Hello there, everybody. I'm Conquering History Games, and welcome back to the West Alaska series. My West Alaska, Republic of West Alaska campaign here in Hearts of Iron 4, The New Order. Okay, we got some quick comments. MacArthur has returned. Well, that's what he does. Orange Team says, Bread, let's get it. Superstars, Livestream 2, what happened in the first? Well, we became the Republic of West Alaska. Somebody try to catch him up to speed real quick, because I need to get the save file out, and I've got to cover it up because there are state secrets in the save files. By the way, I'm gonna upload today's Burgundy episode right after this. Also, I'm planning on streaming for about 2 hours, but there is a non-0% chance that I might suddenly have to go. It's unlikely, but possible. This week has been crazy for me. So just as a heads up. Let's actually say for the next, 2.5 hours. Unlikely, but possible. Anyway, let me just get to the save file. Okay, we were in April of 1963. Yeah. Oh my gosh, I just realized I didn't upload a Windsor episode yesterday. I've got the episodes uploaded, but I need to make them go live. My bad, everybody. TNO really needs a music mod. I think it does have one, but I don't think I've been using it because I think I once tried to use it and there were copyright issues. Speaking of which, the entire Windsor live stream, my Crusader Kings 2 New Era Old World series, that is, there was kind of a good news, bad news situation that happened with that. I didn't live stream it before I recorded it, and basically I didn't test what was going to happen if I used the music in it, and turns out that there is copyrighted music in the music mod that has, which that's my fault. It's a good general rule of thumb to never... like I've told myself in the past, it's like never throw on a music mod when you're playing something for YouTube because it's probably got copyrighted music on it. But I didn't listen to my own advice, and so the bad news is the entire Windsor campaign is now demonetized. The good news is that means you guys aren't going to have any ads on it. So if there are any ads on those campaigns, on those videos, please let me know immediately. There shouldn't be. Because it's like, if YouTube's not going to pay me for the videos, I'm not going to have any commercials on them. Let's see here. So yeah, here we are. We are the Republic of West Alaska. Let's set some mood music. Speaking of copyrighted. We're going to avoid the copyright, though, like this. Make it cursed. This is the Doomer version. So we are the Republic of West Alaska. And, well, that's way too loud. Yeah, here we go. So we have the cursed version. So what basically happened is we used to be one half of the remnants of Russia's fascist party. It was us and Amur. And, we invited these mercenaries in under Mitchell Werbel III to help us out. Did I read his thing? I think we did. Then we ended up cooing the guy. So we have now formed the Republic of West Alaska. Anyway. So we're also trying to, one of our main goals here is, we weren't exactly sponsored by the United States. We're actually trying to get the United States to help us more. So one thing you're probably noticing that I have tons of political power. What we're essentially going to be using it on is continually... Wait a minute. Where did it go? What? Where's the thing that, I can keep asking the United States to help me. You know, where I can buy tanks from them and stuff. And then eventually tanks. This is gonna take forever. Where did it go? What the hell? Sun Guns wanted to bring something up about suzerain. The achievement for cooing the Saddam guy is owned by 0.1% of the players. It's called A New Hope. Oh, thank you very much. Let me look into that. Yeah. I would love to do that. A New Hope. Alright. Anyway. The man who sold the Vzod. Dmitri... okay, kind of had a little lag there for a second. Dmitri's mind wandered as he dipped below and soared above death. In his mind, there were no distinctions to be made. He was dead. An alien object nestled itself in its left shoulder, refusing all attempts to move it. The pain kept on. Yeah, whatever. Ivan's feet gave. He collapsed, sending Dmitri tumbling through the ground, with dirt and rocks striking his face and body. He felt his wound open as the bandages that held him together tore itself apart. Sounds, noises, voices, footsteps through the ground, noises of guns, voices of gruff men in foreign languages cloud his ephemeral mind. As he passed out from this world to the next, he heard gunfire and saw muzzle flashes out the corner of his eye. In his final moments, he smiled. Ivan was not going quietly. He faded away, his consciousness crumbling like dust in the winter-kissed forest of Siberia. Such is the cost of defeat. And the authoritarian Democrats grow more popular. Oh, Rifle Team Alpha's ready to go. Isn't that nice? Yeah, and so that suzerain achievement that Sun Guns just brought up, yeah, it is the second least accomplished achievement in the game. The one at 0% is survive 2 assassination attempts, so I guess nobody knows how to do that. Let's not try to get that one, though. So, we're gonna take back what's ours. We're going to destroy them. We will drag his followers out of Siberia. But seriously, where is the American help thing? Do we not get that anymore? Because I'm gonna be pissed if that's the case. Son of a bitch. That sucks. Was David Bowie even a thing in 1963? Well, like, he's alive, if that's what you mean. I actually don't know if I've talked about this, but I am a very big, I'm a very big David Bowie fan. I used to have, actually I still have it on an old hard drive. I had his entire musical discography on my hard drive, since many years ago. And, yeah, he was great. He was one of the all-time greats. Stayed relevant for decades. Always experimental. But his first album didn't come out until 1967, and then 2 years later, he kind of reinvented himself and he released another album. So like his first 2 albums were both called David Bowie, but it could be kind of confusing because they both are called David Bowie and they both have his face on him. So the first one he did, that's the one that has, there's not really any too famous songs on there. Maybe like Love You Till Tuesday. He almost has like a, it's kind of like poppy, but like the psychedelic roots are there. But then later on, he did David Bowie 2, I guess you could call it. And that's when he exploded, because that was the one that had Space Oddity on it. Although Space Oddity had been released as a single first, I think. But really, the best song on that album, if you ask me, is the ending of track 1. It's called Signet Committee. And it's basically him bashing hippies. It's fucking amazing. But yeah, he was great. He was great. I still remember where I was when I found out he died. Anyway, what are we gonna do here? We're going to. What do we want to start working on here? What do we want to prioritize here? Oh, we probably should get better infantry equipment. Or rifles, you know. Alright, let's, should we also prepare, you know, we're about to go to war here, so we're not going to quite do the raid against Alden yet. We will in a minute, after the war. Because we're gonna go to war in like 2 days. What is this? Snake, I have a task for you. Go to Russian state in Siberia and make a mercenary state, and then conquer Russia. Go, son! Show the Russ who the real big boss is. Who, in your opinion, is the best for Russia unifier? I don't really know them all yet. Whoa! Whoa! Freeze, everybody! Freeze! Why is Finland green? What's going on here? Is this new? And Onega is kind of a light green. Was there an update? What's going on here? Or is this because of who's in charge? I never pay attention to who's in charge in Finland, because it doesn't matter. To me, anyway. It's like Italy. I barely pay attention. Yeah, what's up with that? Gosh, Finland is so freaking thick. Am I gonna play the Midge Urge version of this song? This is the Midge Urge version. I'm just slowing it down into cursed mode to avoid copyright. Anyway, the general consensus seems to be Sablin. That's what most people seem to have said. Okay, so we're at war. Let's go. And in the meantime, oh, we can't consolidate control. Okay, I guess we're just gonna save up some political power for a bit. Also, wasn't I recruiting somebody? Here, let's send them out. There we go. Okay, let's hit it. Is green Finland normal? You see, now I'm all confused. Okay. Alright, what's this guy doing? We're keeping an eye on these divisions, seeing where they're going to run to. Mother said, son, where you gonna run? So, okay, it looks like a few people are declaring war on the Central Siberian Republic. It's also my understanding, by the way, I don't know much about Central Siberia. I do have an idea about who I want to play first, but it's my understanding that Novosibirsk is supposed to be the canonical unifiers of Central Siberia. At least later, or eventually, or whatever. Am I gonna do air assault divisions? I don't know if we're going to be able to research helicopters in any timely fashion. No, it would take us years. That would be fun. I wanted to get tanks and jets from the Americans, but I guess we don't have that option anymore. They're corporatists, Putinist Tomsk is, or Novobronsk is. It looks like the Decembrists have taken charge up here in Tomsk. The Decembrist thing is interesting. I need to research more about it. If I'm ever gonna do a Decembrist run, I need to, like, you know, understand it better, I think, first. Zhukov was the cannon. Yeah. It's my understanding that Zhukov is the cannon for uniting all of Russia, but that there's, you know, the other regional unifiers on the way are different. So I think it's supposed to be Magadan is, and I don't quote me on this, I'm not a developer, but it's my understanding that it goes, Zhukov unifies the West, Batov seizes control of Western Siberia, it's Novosibirsky here, and then Chita in the Far East? I think. I don't know. And then, but, you know, Zhukov eventually defeats them all. Look at this guy. He's putting his head in the noose for me. I love it. What's the music? That was the man who sold the world. Alright, but we'll go back to the regular game music now. Those are words and men and gazed in a surprise. Alright. I looked into his eyes. Why is it still not saying that... why is it still saying they control their capital when they obviously don't? Okay. This is going to kind of get awkward here for a second because we're going down into this... I'm calling it a peninsula even though it's surrounded by land, but you know this jutting area here? Oh, was that it? Did we get him? No, that's somebody else must have capitulated. Oh, wait, death of Prime Minister Plak Fibum Songkram. Alright, so they're about to take their capital back. That's fine, because we're going to go take the victory point areas over here. Okay, that's good. I wanted this one to come down. Hey, wasn't Cheetah supposed to... No, Cheetah wasn't going to attack. We just have a non-aggression pact with them, which I actually think we don't anymore. Oh, no, we do. We do. But Cheetah's not going to attack them. It's not a military alliance. It's just a non-aggression pact. Okay. So yeah, this is gonna work out well, I'm sure. Okay, yeah, let's just wait here. So look, they're being really stupid and abandoning their capital. Look, you see these guys are going in two different directions, and that's when we're gonna swoop in. Where's this guy going? One's going over there, one's going over there, whatever. Okay. Move. Hurry up! Oh my gosh, do I have to go to 5 speed? Look, he's taking all day. Are you guys seeing this? This is obnoxious. He's gonna take 4 more days still to leave. Attrition is starting to hurt that guy. Oh, we won. Ignited by tragedy, the fascists of Russia perished in a farce. Excellent. Even though we didn't have the capital, that was weird. Let's see here. CHG, you should go for superior firepower if you want to stand a chance against Novosibirsk. Those guys have tons of planes from Air Force remnants. Okay. Alrighty then. Consolidate control. This will decrease coring time. We have Amur and its mineral deposits. So now we can actually pay them well. So cool, we have steel available to us now. Isn't that sweet? Okay. Let's see here. Now, we were going to do a little raid. Make a little love. Oh, nice. Oh, actually, I don't think we're going to be able to now because they're currently fighting. So, which one is the Republic here? Sakha Republic. Let's go after them. Alright. So we're preparing that. Internal investments, research, security control. Let's go ahead and get started on the coring. I know that we're going to get something here that's going to increase. Oh, I should have just waited one more day. Will it change it in the middle of doing it? Nope. Kind of screwed that up, didn't I? Deal with the madman. He wondered about Matovsky. Radovsky knew Matovsky and his sly wit. Siberia was vast and empty. It would take a lot of centuries spread across the general direction to eventually find him. Devil! Matkovsky was his worthy opponent, a fellow Russian who contended for power, not a mercenary out for money. They reached a clearing in the middle of the woods. One of them, the Russian speaker, went behind Rodzevsky and blindfolded his eyes. It seemed like even the mercenaries had a touch of humanity. As his sight failed, he heard footsteps trail behind him, and rifles pointed in his direction, ready to fire a single shot that would end his life. A voice gave a signal, and the enfilade started. Rodzevsky fell lifeless onto the ground. The bandit king is dead, never to return. And there go the National Socialists. Just about all of them, anyway. So if we look, there we go. We're still not the popular party in the area, though. We're going even deeper. Everyone thought we were going home. They aren't. They were going home. They aren't. It's barely enough to pay the mercenaries, much less ship them back to God knows where they came from. We're going to hunker down and go a bit deeper. In this naive belief, we will escape. We cannot be bothered to construct any form. Let's see, the people must be itching to leave. For them, we have a business proposal. So we're hiring locals as mercenaries, basically. The winterized gear. Fluffy ear hats! Yeah, I was glad the chat is having fun. That's good. Alright. We can scavenge for some loot as well. Yeah, keep doing that. Alright, let's initiate the raid. Come on. Try me! Wait, did Yakutia just take a piece of land? They refused the tribute? That's fine. What is going on here? I've successfully privatized Russian vengeance. Is that an Iron Man reference? The raid was successful, and the Federation of Novosibirsky and Altai have defeated the Central Siberian Republic. Oh, goodness. Wow, so I guess Tomsk was just a bunch of empty nothing. Geographically, it looks huge. Yeah, I think Yakutia did expand. Like, I'm pretty sure the border was up here before. I don't know. Food for the hungry. We have plenty of food for generations to come. The people of the Republic of West Alaska can begin their toils without hunger bothering them through their maddeningly tiresome days. Alright, so what do we want to work on here? What are we improving? What are we not improving? I think we've got all 4 things that we can improve moving up. I think maybe the priority is... I think we actually do need to get agriculture up because it's East Siberia. We don't have the manpower reserves the others did. Let's see here. Production efficiency potential 40%. God, that's awful. But I think agriculture is the way we need to go. Alright. Aikida has been elected the Prime Minister of Japan. The status quo wins again. I hate that, freaking... You gotta keep redoing this every time, keep reassigning everybody. Last one, building the future. The dust is settled, we have enough concerns, but for now we are secure. To our west lie the land of the Tsarists, strange folk who want the Emperor back in charge of Russia. Then there are the Reds, with their little scuffle over, the outcome as opaque as it ever has been. From the north, our caravans there hear of the Father and his exploits. The solution to our problems lies perhaps in Yakutia and Aldan, whose mines overflow with gold and diamonds. The future waits, and the best is yet to come. The best is yet to come. Ba-dum-bum-bum. How much is production cost on these? Okay, it's 14 to create a... Yeah, helicopters are obscenely expensive, guys. I don't think we're doing the helicopters. But on the other hand, we gotta figure out what the heck is going on with 284! God, the research time sucks. Maybe instead I should have... Focus on research. That's not gonna help too much. Not really. Not in the long term. How about we secure some control? And... I hate to do this, but I think we're gonna train the troop. Or... Did I ever beat Metal Gear Solid 5? Not quite. I didn't finish the very, very end. I started doing other stuff. And then I guess I never got back to the game. Our poverty rate's actually getting worse. Shoot. That's not stagnant. That's the opposite of stagnant. Stagnant is nothing happening. Welcome to the jungle. We got crowds and planes. What's up, Robert? Just come on, CHG. That's a thing, Porky, in the German Civil War, that two sides can work together. Air assault! Air assault! Oh, damn it, you've got me. You know what? We're getting crazy with Werbel, so we should use Bell helicopters, shouldn't we? Although these aren't Bell helicopters. Alright, we're gonna go for it, guys. We're gonna go for it. Air assault! We're gonna try. Yes, I try. Yes, I try. And did I want to? I'm trying to think if I want to get that 1,000 manpower. Nah. Okay. We should have a new focus tree now, or we will in a second. A haven of our own. We have the whiskey's mighty tempting. There's only one question left. It's about the name. Werbel stood up, his hands poised for a theatrical and grandiose display. He said, almost at the top of his lungs, "We're west from Alaska!" Toppling from his feet, catching himself up in the last second. "West Alaska!" The officer blinked at him. "Excellent choice, sir. Why the hell not?" Can I lease the helo design? I don't... Let's see. Negotiate licenses. They will not accept because they don't have a good opinion of us, and we cannot manually improve relations. You see, that's what I was saying. Was that something we could only do as Matovsky, where we could like woo the Americans? Because that was in the decision tab, and now I don't see it anymore. No, it doesn't look like the negotiating licenses is disabled. It's just that their opinions of us is not good enough. So here we are, the Republic of West Alaska. So who are we going after first? Cheetah, got it. We have done the unthinkable. The world now waits with bated breath as Werbel founds the first state for soldiers of fortune. Eschewing the naming conventions in Russia, he has taken to naming his new homeland after the region closest to his old one, West Alaska. However, the new republic needs to establish itself in this foreign land. The mercenary army shall reinforce the regions of Amur and Magadan to root out any fascist opposition against us in the area. Werbel shall invite young men from the villages and towns of the sparsely populated Far East to join the Soldiers Without Borders. A new page has appeared in the history of Russia. Whether it goes on to become its own chapter or remain a footnote remains to be seen. Let's see. You can have many members of the Long family as president. Well, you could do that in base Kaiserreich. You can have Huey Long and Earl Long. I don't remember if you can get his son, though. Let's see. Equipment capture ratio gain. I guess that's good. Alright, so we're going after Cheetah. Guess that non-aggression pack's not going to last much longer. External investments. I need the industry thing. You know what, guys? I'm sorry. I know the helicopters are some dank memes, but hold on. Okay, we have the Magadan free radio. Funny if you're Russian, you can call me Sterlock. Do the generosity of our benefactor, Mr. Werbel, Esquire. The Esquire is important. If you have any requests, send them to our offices in Magadan. Now it's time for Surf and Safari by the Beach Boys. Smooth rock confess. Alright. So we have new people on the radio who don't have their heads up their asses. I think we want to do straight up factory output. Yeah, guys, we got to get an industry base before we start researching helicopters and stuff. Oh, shoot. Hold on. Greater ambitions. We founded this state. We look to the north, past the Tsarist. We see a land full of milk and honey. Surely more than an average soldier's paycheck, isn't it? And yet okay, it keeps bringing up Alden and Yakutia, but we're actually going after Cheetah first. Just a little thing I'm noticing. Do we want Gary in charge here, or did we want to go with... Actually, wasn't John who we wanted? They're kind of all fine. Any of them were good. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I'm freezing up. What's happening? Ah, what's happening? Did Hitler die? What's going on? What just happened? Did Alden just take some land back? Oh, I don't even know what's going on. But did you guys see that too? How it kind of lagged for a second? Strange. The People's Revolutionary Council's declared war. Yeah, whatever. So this is some stuff down here in the southwest of Buritia. Oh, these guys have a unique tree. Old Union remnants. It's your boss, just calling to remind you that your soul is mine. Please, I'm dreading getting a call from my boss this morning. Let's not even joke. Time to bury the past. Tsarist to the west. We shall cross their defensive lines using the ultimate ratio regnum. Artillery shall pepper their defenses, letting our men break through. After dealing with the Tsarist, the rest of the Far East awaits. Yeah, it's just gold and diamonds, gold and diamonds. That's because all the steel is in Yakutia. All the frickin' steel. So we got to get there. I like to think that Mad Mike Hoare is working in Russia in this timeline instead of Africa like in ours. Well, you know, there's things going on in Africa in this timeline as well. Things are about to start getting really busy across the world when the you know, we're gonna have the South African War happen and Hitler's gonna die. Yeah, once that starts, it's we or go. Oh, industrial investments, always. Huh? Can we actually not beat them? Estimated value divisions are still prevail. No, they don't have they're not covering their whole front line, but they got a motorized division. He's in Central Africa. The calls for tradition have been deafened by war. So the People's Revolutionary Council, they're up and running. Maybe we could just go around Sablin, guys. The Jews in Madagascar are doing well. Let me see. Oh yeah, although their southern part has been encircled. There's also another encirclement there. Okay. Here we go! Uh-oh, they did get in line in time. Dang it. We gotta push through, though. We gotta push through. If we could just break through the initial fort line, we'll be okay. Let's go, let's go! Let's go! Push. Sorry, Cody. I wanted to stream this to a different, you know, time zone a little bit. What's this? Who's justifying against us? Cheetah is. Alright. Feel free. It's just an automatic focus. Let's see here. Do we want to build some fighter planes? Just a few? Yeah, let's do it. Let's just try to get a couple up and running. Just a little bit might help a bit. And we'll get some artillery going as well. Nice, we broke through the first fort. That ought to do it for us. What's happening? The gods of the north, here we go, here we go. The divine mandate of Siberia has been established. Reports have slowly begun filtering down from movement in the distant communes of Siberia. What it is, really, we cannot say, but the fact that any form of news is leaving that region alone has set me to wondering what could be making it happen. Reports speak of stirring from the religious. No one knows exactly what has spurred this action, but the people of Siberia keep praying for one man. They call him the Father. And there he is, Alexander Men. It has begun. So, we will prepare for the new threat. We're not playing, we're not playing the Divine Mandate today. Can't wait till Vorkuta gets a tree and we can turn Russia into a giant gulag. Hold to try to counter attack over here. Come on, come on. Yeah, we're actually sort of pushing back the motorized division. That's good. Wow, look at all the manpower we have now that we cored Amor. To think I almost wasted 75 on getting 1,000. 75 political power on getting 1,000. Excellent, most excellent. People's Revolutionary Council has now declared war on the Siberian Black Army. There's the left splitting again. Must be a day that ends in Y. And now what we do is we whip up here, and then we're going to cut off all 3 of these divisions. Trying to cross into Chita is impossible with those bunkers. And yet, behold! What are we looking at here, boys and girls? Conquering history games, it's impossible. You can't do it. And yet, I do every time. Scavenge for some loot. Some loot, loot. Some loot, loot. Getting loot every day. Getting loot to get my pay. Some loot, loot. Some loot, loot. Oh, and we have a new division ready to go. Excellent. Let's see, some loot, loot. Okay, is there anybody I can trade with? No. Okay, so we're trying to make planes and we have no rubber and no way to get rubber. Let's see, they could either go for the Divine Mandate, can either do Christian Anarchy or Christian Democracy. I'm definitely gonna, well, maybe not definitely might be too strong a word, but I hope to one day play the Divine Mandate just because it's my understanding that it's a rather difficult path because for a couple of reasons. Of course, you're in East Siberia, which is, I think, the least developed region of Russia, but also the problem is that you're basically starting at least a year and a half after everybody else. So like, look at me, I've already taken Magadan, I'm about to take Chita. Like, I've been building up my industry, I've been raiding. The Divine Mandate hasn't been able to do any of that yet. Alright. Let's see. Man, this attrition is taking its time working them over. It really, really is. Oh, shoot! That's a problem. Actually, no, it's fine. They just opened the pathway to the capital for me. It's so awkward maneuvering in these little corridors. And with so, we have so few divisions and stuff. Alright, at least we're slowly wearing down these guys, but it is definitely slow. I cannot believe how freaking slow we're actually going. Hard work every day, looting to earn my pay. Oh, loot, loot. When will I do Ho Chi Minh gaming? What is that? Is that like a video game? Let me look it up. Ho Chi Minh gaming. Looking it up. Alright, hold on. Let's focus on the game here. I'm seeing gaming cafes in Ho Chi Minh City. There's professional esports. I don't get it, guys. Is this some... Am I missing some epic meme? Is this some artillery-only bullshit that's going on? Everybody's screaming about Ho Chi Minh in the chat. Okay, I'm gonna start ignoring this now. This just reeks to me of like iSorrow's production did another artillery-only challenge. Like, guys, go bother all the other YouTubers and tell them to do this or something. So yeah, I'm gonna start ignoring the Ho Chi Minh posting. Thank you very much. Let's focus on this game. All right, we're almost there. We're almost in Cheetah. Yeah. Oh, this guy. As long as he doesn't move, we've got it. How long is this gonna take? It's gonna take like 8 days to get there. Wait, no, hold. I need you to come down here. Come down here. Attack. I'm trying to get you to attack here. Ah, do you guys hear the clicking? There we go. Now, do a force attack. There, so that's going to pin these two down, then we can get into Cheetah. I cannot believe these guys are still alive. This is ridiculous. I don't know if even taking the capital is necessarily going to be enough, though, because we lost Borgia. You know what, let's come down here. Or, yeah, we go like here, then here. Or, no. Here. Okay. Let's see. You saw some VTubers playing Hearts of Iron 4 on Twitch. Well, I'm a VTuber, aren't I? I've got my face cam in the corner. You see? Still wearing my mask. I got my first vaccine, by the way. Oh, do not crash! Whoa! Freeze, everybody! It's because it's okay. It's okay. We just need to wait for it to respond. Yeah, it's because the German Civil War was kicking off. All right. It is thus necessary that the individual should finally come to realize that his own ego is of no importance in comparison with the existence of the nation. Okay, everybody, place your bets. Place your bets. Who do you got? Is it going to be Goering? Is it going to be Speer? Is it going to be Bormann? Is it going to be Heydrich? Bormann was the one that was named the successor. So, yeah, anyway, there we go. Let's see here. Yeah, this is it's just like when Mittelafrika blows up in Kaiserreich. You just kind of, if you click at the wrong moment while the game is loading, it thinks that it wants to crash. All right, keep pushing here. All right, yeah, just keep them pinned down. This is not a long-term solution. All right, cool, we got it. There is no middle ground. The Russian Tsar should reign or perish. And clearly he has perished. So we caught the airbase. The skies are ours. This is going to help a lot with our fighter production. That's very nice. We're such a weird blue strip. Oh my god. Sorry. Amber alert. Let's see, there are actual tribute to Pol Pot videos on YouTube. Yikes. The only time I've seen a good Pol Pot joke was it was just somebody it was a picture, somebody had made a picture of Pol Pot, and then on the right there was like this blank space. I think it was supposed to be one of those like inspirational quote type things, and on the right it just said, "Life gets so much better when you remove all the negative people in your life. Pol Pot, 1972," or something. Yeah, so anyway, let's see here. What were we gonna do? Yeah, all right. So we're already doing the fighters. We're making 3 fighters a year because we have no rubber. That we probably should actually stop doing. You know what? Here's what we're gonna do. We're going to get rid of that, and we'll like just have, I don't know, we'll figure something else out. But maybe I should do anti-air instead. Pol Pot is actually in the New Order, but it's ultra-nationalist, not even authoritarian communists. I think that's actually more accurate to what the Khmer Rouge was. Khmer Rouge, yeah. You know, there's a long list of people arguing, you know, who you know, fight for the contender of who is history's greatest monster. You have the obvious picks, people like Stalin and Hitler, but Pol Pot, in terms of percentage of his own country that he killed, hard to beat Pol Pot. I think it is like, what was it, 25% of Cambodia? Yeah, let's see. Pol Pot's regime was literal, in real life, Burgundianism. Yeah. Yeah, Pol Pot's regime was like some Belgian Congo genocide shit in the 20th century. Except at least the Congo made money. It's like, you know what's that Rick and Morty line? It's like, you're worse than Hitler because at least Hitler cared about Germany or something. Like that's how it's like, Pol Pot, you're worse than King Leopold because at least King Leopold was doing it for money or something. Let's see here. Let's see here. So we were doing... do we want to go with the anti-air? Anti-air only requires steel, and we're going to have so much steel. Let me look at the research tree. Even if we came down here, the more advanced anti-air, it's still just steel. Huh. I think we're gonna do... yeah, we're gonna do anti-air, which I don't think I've ever done in TNO. But a little bit of piercing wouldn't hurt, and plus somebody was saying that Novosibirsk has a big air force or something, so what, like, they start with what, I'm guessing? Wow, 50 to 85 planes. I just realized that sounded like sarcasm, but that's actually quite a lot in terms of the Russian Civil War, or Russian reunification wars. Okay, what is this? Training Academy. Let's do this first. So this is gonna help us out for 2 years. But the Army professionalism is what I really want. Okay, so yeah, anyway, anti-air. We're gonna do the anti-air thing. And maybe also logistics, how are we doing? Are we short on anything? No, we're pretty good. Let's double up then on the anti-air. Let's see, they start with 70% of the Soviet Air Force remnants. Okay. Doesn't AA also give soft attack? I know it gives hard attack. I don't know about... well, then again, you know, this is TNO. It's a little different. So, yeah, it gives a little bit... actually, the soft attack and the hard attack are the same. But the air attack and the piercing is what's going to be really good. That way, any motorized divisions we run into won't mean anything. And, Ordnungsstadt Bergen has declared war on the French state. Okay, so the war started on October 30th. Let's see how long it takes Burgundy to defeat them. We'll watch. We'll watch over here. When you get powerful enough, you can send mercs to other countries for money. Oh, okay. Let's see, because of the Sino-Soviet split and the USSR supporting Vietnam, the United States and China supported the Khmer Rouge as the legitimate government of Cambodia until the 90s. Yeah, you know, well, I think this discussion came up before because we were talking about, I think this was, I think it was in the Mao's Legacy campaign. We were talking about how there's, you know, you have, like, neo-Nazis who still, like Hitler. And there's Stalin apologists, too. There's not very many of them, at least not that I've seen, but they're out there. Hold on a sec. Are we going to raid the Divine Mandate of Siberia? You know what? I think we are. I know they got a late start, but I'm still worried about them. All right, let's come over here, and let's prepare for the raid. But I don't think I've ever in my life, on the internet or reality, seen anybody defend Pol Pot. But... yeah, the United States did back Pol Pot in the Khmer Rouge, but they also were a little pissed at Vietnam for some reason. I don't know. Maybe they had some... must have been an argument. I don't know. I can't seem to recall why the United States would be upset with Vietnam. Let's see. Academic... you know what? Academic base. That's what we got to work on. Build new schools. Ooh, did you guys hear that? I just popped my jaw. Speaking of jaw, I'm gonna run and get some water. I got some serious cotton mouth right now. Give me just a minute. Whew. Oh man, my legs are kind of sore. I've been doing a lot of work last couple of days. Ugh. Okay. Oh, and let me move the chat also to a different monitor. Okay. Anyway. CHG, go easy on the spicy food. I didn't even have any. Actually, you know what? I had fast food yesterday because I had a coupon, and I just was. Yeah, basically, I had gotten off work. I was hungry. I was gonna have to go through an area where there was a ton of traffic, so I picked up some fast food and just ate it while sitting in bumper-to-bumper traffic. Gotta love El Paso. Freaking. What was I saying though? And yeah, so fast food is always so salty. Wasn't half bad though. Still, I shouldn't have done that. I should have just saved the money, sucked it up until I got home. Because I'm trying to save up a little bit of money to get some purchases. There's just some. I've been saving a ton of money. Like I haven't really been spending things on myself at all. Trying to think of what was my last like I bought it for me expense. I picked up some art prints for some One Piece art prints because this guy was selling them in celebration of the 1000th anniversary. But anyway, there's like I've been trying to set aside money because like I want to go to a concert in June. Because I got a friend who lives out of town and the concert's taking place where he lives, so I'd be able to stay with him. Plus, I could see him. And it's this tour that we wanted to see ever since it got announced. I think it got announced in like 2019. Obviously, it got delayed. Oh, hold on. Did Burgundy win? No, not yet. Come on, Himmler. It's been 12 whole days. Suzerain, perhaps, or is that a purchase for YouTube? Oh, that's true. I did buy Suzerain for YouTube. But I'm talking about something that's like for me, not for YouTube. So like yeah, I've been saving up to get go to this concert. Would you get in position already? Let's go, people. Yeah, so like the main things I want to do is I want to get this concert ticket, and then I want to actually hold on a sec. We gotta go to the state secrets thing for a second here. Sorry about that. Hold on, we're just having a little issue. Where's the thing? Where did I put the thing? We spoke of words and when. Because I had a document where I was like budgeting the stuff I wanted to get. Let's see here. Hold on. Yeah, Gluzman, please don't be spamming. Okay, please. All right, where was I? Yeah. So that's the main thing. I've been thinking about buying a Wii console. Like it wouldn't be for anything that I stream, but it's because I have a bunch of GameCube games still. It's because I used to have a Wii. I don't have a Wii anymore. But I was thinking about getting it so I could maybe just sometimes chill and play some older games. Yeah, like the first Wii, not the Wii U. Because I want to be able to play the GameCube stuff on it. I could get a GameCube, but the GameCubes actually cost more than the Wii. So yeah, that was something. Yeah. 14 days to beat France. Excuse me. What else was I wanting to pick up though? Yeah, I wanted to put aside some money for some history books. Oh, here we go. Actually, I guess that was my last purchase for myself. I bought a bunch of books, like including a collection of this series I read when I was younger. I always wanted it. Yeah, I actually found out that the Wii came in blue. I don't think I ever knew that, so I'm gonna get a blue one. Doesn't cost anymore. Let's see. The dominoes shall stop. So yeah, now things are really kicking off in the world. Alright, so looks like we're finally on the border. Up on the border. Out here in the snow. Here we go. So we're gonna raid into Siberia. They refuse tribute. Tisk, tisk, tisk. The war that ended peace is super good. Got you in your current history masters. What is that? The war that ended peace. The Road to 1914 by Margaret Macmillan. Margaret Macmillan. That name sounds familiar. Have I read any of her stuff? I'm gonna look up her what do you call it? Not discography, bibliography. Her works. Peacemakers. Yep. I've read this woman. Yeah. Peacemakers. The Paris Peace Conference of 1919 and its attempt to end war. I actually don't have that book with me right now. Yeah. But I do own it. Alright. So yeah, the border conflict's going on. Looks like we're pretty clearly winning. Excellent. Yeah, goodbye, my sweet darling. Hello, Kuruman. Raid was successful. Oh, we only got treasure from that. We didn't get like stability and stuff. Boo. Alright, anyway, back to Yakutia. Actually, who are we attacking next? Yeah, it is going to be Yakutia. Very soon. Check on Moscow. I think they're collapsing. I think everybody's collapsing, man. Like, we're all collapsing in this post-Nazi victory world, man. Oh my god, that's collapsing. I've never seen it collapse like this. Holy shit. Oriel, Smolensk, Voronezh, everybody's got it. Wait, there's Gorbachev. Gorbachev is in Voronezh. Oh my goodness. Wow. Jesus. This is all that remains of the, let's see, Oberkommando Brauchstadt. The Red Star United Army is rising up. I don't, wow. I've never ever seen this. Off dem Gorbachev. Holy crap. Yep, the Jews are losing. Yeah, they're gonna get got by Maurice. We got treasure. Our men have crushed the enemy. A relic of the past. So we got 75 political power off that. Very, very nice. A DS. Yeah, now a DS, if I ever came into some big money, I would want to buy another 3DS. I already have one, but I want to get a second just so I could trade with myself for Pokemon, because I'm a loser. Here's a fun fact some of you may not know about me in terms of video game playing. I actually started Bowie Smert in West Russia. Where is that? There's the Black Brigades down here. Bowie Smert. Where is that? Led by a secret character unless you enter. Oh, here it is. Bowie Smert, the Antichrist. Goodness gracious. Huh. Next to Muscovy. Let me write something down. Okay, so what was I saying? Yeah, so here's a fun fact about me. He's the serial killer in charge of a part of Russia. Well, aren't we all serial killers? Think of how many have died in our wars. Anyway, so that's a good one, Guzman. So back in 2016, I actually decided to start doing a marathon Nuzlocke. So for those of you who don't know, a Nuzlocke, there's a lot of different variations, but fundamentally it's where you play Pokemon, but if your Pokemon faint, they are considered dead. So you can't just take them to the Pokemon Center and keep using them. You have to like release them, or you throw them into the box. But like you can't use them anymore. It's not allowed. Now there's tons of different and also the second thing is that because it's just like, oh no, I lost my freaking Kadabra when he was only level 17. I'll just go catch another Abra and level him up again, because Gen 1 Psychic Pokemon are OP as hell. What you instead do is you're only allowed to catch one Pokemon per route, and it has to be the first one that you find. So you can't just go like to the power plant and try to catch Zapdos. It's like, well, that's my one, but unless you like take repels and you use repels all the way through, then you kind of earned it. But anyway, what was I getting at? The concept is Sablin just peacefully integrated Alden. Oh shit, you're right, he did. The SARS ransom. Okay, so we've taken Mikhail hostage. Let's see. A Russian Tsar with a limey English accent. Truth is stranger than fiction indeed. So, all right. We're gonna say we want $500,000 for the Tsar. So he's like, you sure as shit should hope your father has. I started doing in 2016 a marathon Nuzlocke, which is where you do a Nuzlocke of every Pokemon game. I'm only gonna go up to like Ultra Sun and Moon, because Sword and Shield, I'm never gonna play those. So I might do like Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. So I've already gone all the way through Gen 4, so it's something I just kind of do. I come back to it occasionally. So when I finally am done, or the last thing I did is I finished up Gen 4. So whenever I decide to pick it up again, I'm going to be working on Pokemon Black. So I'll be starting the 5th generation, which is quite a divisive generation, is my understanding. Sablin is so wholesome, he has the power to convince people to join his wholesome 100% Reddit libertarian utopia. Twist ending, CHG loses to wholesome 100 Big Chungus Sablin. Let's hope not. Oh, looks like the Antichrist lost to Muscovy. Sorry, everybody. Brodislav Kaminsky is in charge now. And the kingdom of the Caucasus has been created. Caucasia. The maddest man of them all. What is this? Oh. Yeah, that's not a thing. Okay, so we're about to go to war here in like 3 days. I think we have this totally under control. The sins of our roots. The sins never die! Wait a second. Son and father, brother and father, fraternal militia, the faith in accordance with the will of the Lord. So did the village burn that day. This is the father doing something. He lost stability. Alright, here we go. We gotta take Yakutia, and then it'll just be... Well, Kamchatka is still there, but I think Siberia is gonna go after them, but it'll just be the 3 of us, basically, left. Oh, shoot. I didn't realize I was paused. My bad. I should have been making more divisions. Whoopsie. Yeah, we got to do that because we're going to have a huge front to cover against Siberia. Alright, here we go. Look up the Antichrist. Yeah, I'll look him up sometime. Android Chigger. I'll look him up now. Hold on. Ah, whoops. Clearly nobody cared about my Pokemon thing. But it's been very fun, and like, you know, Nuzlockes really make you get attached to the Pokemon. I guess it then becomes a little bit more like the anime. You know, the whole thing, instead of, you know, just being a meta gamer with friggin' Pokemon of all things. And plus it increases the difficulty level significantly. Yeah. Is Alexander Men's secretly Liquid Snake? Let's see here. What are you doing here? What is this? You need to also just head directly west. Am I doing the Nuzlocke completely randomized? No. Wait, who's justifying us? Buria Tia is justifying on us. How long do we have? Oh, we've got no time at all. Okay, so we gotta be quick about this. This is a problem. Okay, okay, we can get the better rifles. Convoys, get out of the friggin' way, please. Okay. But no, I'm not doing it totally randomized. I thought I was going to have to, I think when I was doing Leaf Green, Fire Red, because I was starting to run out of Pokemon in the early game. So I was thinking I was going to have to do randomized, because otherwise I'd have to be like, you know, 4 badges in before I could get access to any Pokemon I hadn't used yet. Alright, let's go, people! Move it! We're not going to make it in time. We're going to have to drop these guys onto the front. We're going to make a fallback line or something. Any chance you can put on Metal Gear Solid music, as seeing as we're playing as Fatter Big Boss? Well, you know, the problem is the, Cody says don't do it. Don't do what? What do you say? Don't do what? So awkward. Yeah, it's gonna... I don't know what's gonna be copyrighted or not. Okay, the Divine Mandate is heading south. Don't kill Sablin. He's attacking me! He started it! It's his fault! I didn't want to do it, man! He was my first warlord I ever played. Let's keep moving! Smolensk is declaring war out there. Are we going to be able to get these guys out in time? I don't think so. It's not going to happen. Ah. I'm sure we just have to actually take Yakutsk. The government prevails in the English Civil War. The Himmler organization has been defeated. There are vast numbers whose names will never be known, whose deeds will never be recorded. This is a war of the unknown warriors. Wow. Okay, we got a miniature encirclement here. All Metal Gear Solid music is great, so says MacArthur. There he goes. He started it! We didn't even have people on his border, man. He's a tyrant, man. I know that I could deploy them early, Taco. It's I had to wait for them to train more. I played a little Hearts of Iron 4 in my day. I don't know if you know this. Come on. Get in there. Get in there. Let's go. By the way, we're over an hour in, and I just want to say thank you very much to everybody for not bringing the unbring-upable stuff. Jacob, I just deployed them early! What the fuck are y'all talking about? What's my Steam hour count for Hearts of Iron 4 anyway? Oh, it's not accurate, because I used to have a bad habit where I'd play Hearts of Iron 4, and then maybe I'd play it in the morning before going to work or going to school, and then I would just leave it open on the computer, so it would just keep logging time all day long. So it would look like I'm playing it for 9 hours straight or more or something. We lost the airbase, whatever. Not the biggest problem. You know. Alright, we won. The diamonds shine bright. No mo! No mo! No mo! No mo! Let's get rid of this steel. I hate it. Well, I've been telling all of me more than your girl friends. Alright, diamonds from the ashes. Oh, foreign investments. No, let's get military factory up and running. Alright, we can start integrating Yakutia. Let's maybe not do that because the border is still malleable right now. We do want to do industrial investments though, and let's keep securing control because our stability is completely in the crapper right now. So we need to try to fix that. I'll have to use all my gamer powers to kill Sablin. He asked for it! Could somebody answer Cody, please? I'm kind of concentrating on the war right now. Some water. Well, there goes the African National Congress. Has anybody ever seen them win? I just can't imagine how the AI could ever do it. The Finnish military government just stepped down. Let's see here. Gamers versus weebs? You're saying Buryatia or weebs? What? Okay, diamonds from their ashes. The supply of diamonds is now yours. We can feed and pay our existing mercenary companies with a little more comfort than before. From the ashes of short-lived independence, blah, blah, blah. Let's see here. Do I think the TF2 mercs are in West Alaska? That's a good one. Every mercenary that's ever existed ever will soon be in West Alaska. It is known. Let's see. Yeah, guys, you gotta like the video so we can reach funny sex number. Let's see here. Damn, stop it. I'm trying to get this guy to hold. There we go. Come north like that. Past Lake Bakial. How do you pronounce this lake's name? Let's see. I came for conquering history and game CHG. Where's the history? It's because I'm focusing on the war. Jesus, Cody. Come on. You know the live streams, I don't get into these things as much. Because I gotta focus on the chat, and I gotta also focus on the game, and I gotta win, or else everybody's like, conquering history game sucks, man. It's Baikal? Baikal? Okay. Lake Baikal. Let's see, supply depots. I don't think any of this really matters. Let's get with the equipment, I guess. So, cool, we got a nice encirclement there. Very cool. Thing is, we have to go south. That's the issue. We don't want to get too caught up here in the north. Yeah, Lake Baikal. Alright, we're starting to deal with resistance, which means we're winning! Well, come on, come on. Split. Yeah, you don't need to keep attacking this way. Keep coming over here. Oh! Hold up! What's going on? So, it looks like Zhukov, as always. I've never seen Zhukov not get it. Is it actually impossible for Tukhachevsky to inherit the West Russian Revolutionary Front? CHG, what's your elevator pitch for your History Channel original? What do you mean? Like if I was given money, like if I had to pitch to somebody, I want you to fund this History Channel show? Is that what you're saying? Like what would I want it to be about? I don't get it. Alright, yeah, so we're still short on the aluminium. Yeah, I've never seen Tukhachevsky win either. But that's what I'm saying. Like, obviously, the winner is going to be whoever inherits the area, or inherits the Soviet throne, so to speak. What do we want to do here? Combined? I'm thinking combined operations. Yeah, support company soft attack increase. Yeah. Let's go this way. You've seen Tukhachevsky win, but then Comey wrecked him. Oh, Seamus Finnegan going into timeout. I jinxed it. I fucking jinxed it. We ain't talking about any sort of TNO drama, whatever the fuck. But Conquering History Games, you don't understand. This is what's happening. Nope. Don't care. Anything anybody can say, I've heard it before. I've been DM'd it. I've been commented it. Everybody keeps fucking bothering me about it. Everybody's got their own side of the story to say. It's a completely he, she, they said. And you know what? It's none of my business. So, Seamus Finnegan, you got timed out for bringing that up. Next time, I'm going to ban you. Alright. Now, I think we were going to do research facilities. Let me see here. Yeah, we can keep stacking this up more. Outdated research. Then again, going up to modern, it's not that great. There's definitely better things we could do. Yeah, right? Somebody's gonna dox me just so they can knock on my door and ask how I feel about what is the real... Because I think there's like now 2 TNOs or something. There's at least 2. I know that I've been given invitations to Discords of like, hey, this is the real TNO now. This is the actual one. Whatever, bro. Leave me the fuck alone. Let's go ahead and start integrating. Man, the stability hit is what really sucks. Maybe industrial expertise is the way I want to go. Yeah. Yeah, right. Tell us your political opinions, or we'll stop watching videos. Believe it or not, this is somehow even more. This whole TNO thing has been even more obnoxious by the than when I used to. I swear this is true. People used to DM me whenever I would play a communist country, and they would say, "Are you actually a communist in real life? Because if you are, I'm gonna stop watching you." And I would always tell those people, "I'm not gonna tell you what my real political beliefs are. I don't tell anybody that." Not even people in real life. But Firebase Moses, nice. But it's like, if you're concerned, like if my political beliefs, which I do not talk about, are what's going to cause you to stop watching me, I'd rather you just don't watch me at all, because I don't want somebody like you in my audience. Let's see here. I'll tell you what, though. I'm not saying whether I'm a communist or not, but I'll tell you this. I've never, ever had somebody I've never had somebody, when I did, like, my Hitler World Conquest run, say, hey, are you actually a Nazi in real life? Because then I'll have to stop watching you. I've never, ever gotten a message like that. But whenever I'm a communist, oh, they come out of the woodworks. It's almost as if there's a certain subset of the fan base that plays Hearts of Iron 4 that they believe certain things. Is wholemeal better or worse than regular bread? Man, you know what? That just reminds me of this beer I remember you really liked from Dogfish. They used Scrapple in it, so it was interesting. You drank it, and it was like you were having breakfast at the same time. I had it at night, of course, though. Let's see here. So we're going to... let's see. Let's check the logistics. I think logistically I'm doing okay. Man, I'm building, like, no anti-air, though. It's going extremely slow. We're only making 4 a month. There, boom. Now we can make 1.5 a week. Amazing. Oh, wait, no. Swing south, swing south. Yeah. It's pretty obvious, guys. Conquering History's political beliefs are he's a gamer. The most oppressed minority of all. Oh, yeah, Bomber Monkey. Hive Mind. He said it right after I did. Okay, hold on. I think we can encircle these two here. Let's see. You know, it's funny. Me and some friends, we were talking about cancel culture in our group chat yesterday. Because we have... One of my friends gets particularly upset about cancel culture. Like, he'll go out of his way to tell us about it. And so something I was saying is that cancel culture kind of reminds me of, what's his name? Luke Paul, that one YouTuber that everybody hates, where I've never heard about that dude except people saying how he's everywhere and they hate him. But I only first heard about him in the first place because people would talk about how much they hate him. So that's how cancel culture seems to be for me, because, like, somebody will tell me, oh my god, can you believe that X is getting canceled, or the person Y is getting canceled, and then I'll say I did not hear about this. Like, it's just one of those things where something gets quote unquote canceled, and then you only hear about people being upset that it's canceled instead of the initial cancellation, so to speak. Yeah. All right, you know what? I think we actually want to pivot south here so then we can completely cut off any troops that are up here in the north. Not that I think there are anyone. Like, there's a name for that effect or something. Let's see. Oh, Seamus Finnegan's back. Jesus, was not aware. I was walking into a landmine. Just wanted to know feelings. Just not caring is a respectable opinion. Sorry about causing an issue. My apologies. That's okay, Seamus. You are forgiven. That's why I'm timing people out first instead of just banning them outright. Could go... You know what is also another funny thing about the Hearts of Iron 4 community? Like, I've noticed it in so many Discords and stuff. You do have, and again, I'm not saying where I stand on the matter, but let's face it, there are a lot of people. There goes Tukachevsky's dead. Yeah, he's dead. Zukov reigns. But there's a lot of people in the community, I've noticed this in a lot of Discords, who they'll start spouting pro-Nazi, opinions and things like that, and then eventually one Discord or the other has to start hitting people with timeouts. Got to start hitting people with the Streisand effect. Is it the Streisand effect? I'm not sure if I think the Streisand effect is when you try to censor something and it gets out. I guess that might technically be true, but I think it might be a converse of stuff. Anyway, so yeah, people will be on a Discord and they'll start saying, you know, Hitler literally did nothing wrong. And then so they start getting timed out and banned, and then these people who are pro-fascism are suddenly going, I can't believe that the authority figure of this Discord is doing this. This is you're stepping on my liberties. Every fucking time, it never fails. No! I only wanted you to oppress the people I don't like! That's literally what they sound like. Report from Moses. The venom is emanating from the document. Valuable intel. She reached for it. This is Wake. I may have some news, so we're getting more of that. We just got the hydroelectric station, which is pretty good. Comey went brown? What the? Oh, yeah, it did. Who's in charge? Andrei Zdanov, the libertarian socialist communist. So this is the one who works with the Democrats initially, right? Yeah, and there's hypocrisy all over, but I do get a particular kick out of when the fascists get upset about things. Let's see here. You see, the situation is not as good as it looks. We're kind of just concentrating Soblin's forces right now. Most of them still have access to supply. And we're gonna lose this. He's a space guy? Really? He's Russian Glenn? That's interesting. Okay, what do we want to do now? Let me look at my trade. We still don't have any access to rubber. Let's increase support equipment, even though we're short on aluminum. We could trade with Gooding. But I was going to tell another funny story, something about cancellations or about hypocrisies. Oh, yeah. I remember now. I remember. So, for those of you who don't know, there is a Kaiserreich dating simulator that's been in development. I actually played the demo on this channel. You can look it up. I did a few live streams of it. So it's called Edelweiss. I played it. Yeah, I played that like a year ago. I should probably check in on what the progress of that is, how that's going. They probably got delayed like everything else because of the Backstreet Boys reunion tour. Anyway, so it's a dating simulator game, and I don't remember if you can choose to be a boy or a girl at the beginning, but they wanted to kind of create a broad range of options so you can date women or boys. So here's the thing. It's a Kaiserreich dating simulator. The fact of the matter is the target audience is going to mostly be boys who know what Kaiserreich is. Until that, except, putting aside that community post I did earlier this year, the fact of the matter is that most grand strategy players are men. So freaking the Backstreet Boys reunion tour is a code name, Nicholas. It's not literally referring to the concert tour. Hold on. I need to... Do we want to get anti-air equipment? No, it's going to take too long. So, anyway. So they put some men in there, and there's nothing wrong with that because, there's going to be dudes who are gay, so they want to hook up with a guy. But what was funny is, you have the different ideologies. And so they made so it's like you have different people representing different ideologies. So for example, the social liberal was a dude, but like the social conservative is a woman. The syndicalist is a dude. The freaking so some are men or some are women. But they made the national populist a guy. So that means if you are a national populist and you wanted to hook up, so to speak, with your person's ideology, you gotta go gay to do it. And in public, at least, most national populists are not down with homosexuality. Now, in private, that's a whole other thing. But that was funny, I thought, and hilarious, and I get quite a chuckle. That's it, they should capitulate now. I get quite a chuckle at the thought of, man, I love this shade of blue we have, I really do. I got quite a chuckle out of the idea of national populists getting so frustrated that they have to go gay to bang their person. Love it, love it, love it. Okay, so we got the airbase back, and we are ready to take on Siberia. Let's see here. Ernst, cough, cough. Ernst, rum, cough, cough. Let's see, Bomber Monkey. Yeah, I heard about that, the Hungarian guy. So for those of you who don't know, this was months ago. This was last year. But there was this Hungarian politician who was anti-gay, and he got caught in a police raid taking part in a 25-man orgy. And you know what's so funny is because you know, this is, you know, last year obviously the Backstreet Boys reunion tour was peaking. Yep, Soblin's dead. He was not so wholesome because he attacked me. So freaking, I remember though when I read that article, the first thing I thought was 25-man orgy. Wow, nobody gives a shit about this pandemic, I guess. And then it wasn't until later I thought, oh yeah, and also it was a gay orgy and he was anti-gay, so that's a thing. But mostly I was just thinking, I guess we're still gathering for orgies because we don't care. All right, nice. We got quite a few more factories. Let's get recruiting more divisions. We're going to need each one that we can get. Yeah, it was 25. It's like, fuck. The mercenary versus the divine. True Metal Gear reference. The world calls for wet work, and West Alaska will answer. Okay, so we're now dealing with some resistance issues. Unfortunately, we cannot... we don't have the agents for anti-resistance stuff, so what we're gonna have to do instead, I guess we'll do a local police force. What are we using here? The Strelakoya division or garrison or whatever. Can we put like the military police? We'll put the military police in there, and then get rid of one of these so we've got manpower. So that should sort of help put it down. Oh, no, wow, all the manpower disappeared. Let's see here. Yeah, national populism is a very broad ideology, but come on, we know what kinds of people prefer the nat-pop ideology in the community. Come on, come on. Let's get time for some integration, baby. Oh, crap. Let's see here. There's my boss. Yep. They want me to come in today. Holy crap. Not right now. I'll get back to them in a little bit. I was wanting to wrap this up anyway. So let's do like 15 more minutes, and we'll get into that. Is it time to end the stream? I will in a bit. Hold on. No, there's no rush. There's no rush. If they get a hold of me at this time, I don't need to run right in. It's usually they need me later in the day or something. No, we'll do it 15 more minutes, and then I'll get back to the supervisor. Hold on. Let's see here. So here, let me actually set a timer to remind me. Okay, so let's see here. Alrighty then. Give me a second. Answering the call. Alright. Cool, I've set a timer. When it goes off, I'm going out. So, play it by ear. His future problems were for his future self. Alright, cool. We just got a bunch of manpower. Great. Got mercenaries sticking around. The Siberian expedition, the time for R&R is over. Siberia awaits. The Republic of West Alaska should not be sated with only 4 states as its members. With the influx of mercenaries from our previous call, it'd be a waste to have them sit around and do nothing while the money trickles in. We must expand deeper to the territories west and north. We will not rest until we have the whole of the Far East in our hands. This will also decrease coring time. Oh, dang it, I already started these. Oh, well. Okay. My beer needs liberating space in the fridge. What? It's a video called My Nazi Roommate, like a comedy thing, I take it. What about Bergsai Sablin? Oh gosh, everything Bergsai. There goes the Polish Autonomous Republic. Yeah, Novosibirsk will unify East Siberia. I don't know. I've seen the Siberian Black Army seems to win most of the time. At least in my experience. Got some free military factories here. What do we want to keep dumping it into? Let's do more support for right now. Keep that up. Keep it high and tight. Let's see here. I wish they would create a Bergsai American leader. But Joe Biden's already president! XD. Bergsai Joe. Literally Bergsai. Boy, they can't even finish off Kamchatka. Good for me. Oh, I just jinxed it. Oh my gosh, now the boss is calling me. Hold on. We need a... we're gonna ignore that. Unless, hopefully they're not watching the stream. They need... If they want me to come in, they need to fucking tell me the day before. Alright. So... The Lord's word for all to hear. Anyway, the Komi Republic has declared war on Vyatka. The word's Lord for all to hear. It's heaven's hymns we sing. Yeah, so they triggered the uprisings. Right. So he's preaching, and it's now there's uprisings within. He's not pleased with how slow you're expanding his Werbel. Wait, who's justifying on me? Are they justifying on me? Yep, they're coming after me, bringing the sword. Let's see here. So the Reds, so we've already... Do we have to be at peace for this? No. Okay, that's good. It's gonna give us base support. Alright. Let's see. Hey, Melkor, I love it. It's great. I am from Russia, and you like this faction. All right, so JFK is in charge, but you know we're gonna be wrapping things up here. Less than 10 minutes. The Kobe Soviet Republic. It looks like they went libertarian socialism. Linchpin has been unified. There it is, the Central Siberian Federation. So we're gonna have to get ready to deal with some planes. Good thing we've gone anti-air, although I haven't actually incorporated it yet. Alright, ultimatum. We will not back down, as Eminem said. When it was Pink who said that, won't back down. We will not back down so easily. So they're trying to get one more raid in before they bring the sword. I think it's going to kind of cancel the raid in the middle of things. It's happening way out here in the west. Yeah, they just declared war on us, so the border skirmish just ends. That's awkward. Alright. Push! Push! So that... okay, the Stars and Tribes. Do you come from America, boy? Werbel said, toying with the revolver in his hand. Let's see. Dylan80 says, hey, King. Glad to see you play as the mercenary warlord. Here's 5 quid to help you get by when your boss fires you for ignoring him. Ooh, woo, XXX. So I'm not going to tell the story in a way that it's recorded, but I actually did do something yesterday. This is not the yikes moment, which literally kept me up last night. I think I referenced it when I was streaming yesterday, where I had this awkward yikes moment yesterday. But it literally kept me up. But I did do something yesterday where, I don't want to say what it was, but basically I did something really stupid, and I just thought to myself, okay, if if I get fired, I kind of deserve it because I was really stupid. It all worked out though. What were we gonna say here? So no, sir. I've read stuff in the newspapers and magazines. I think it's a fair country, at least compared to France. Let's see here. These magazines don't tell you anything about the full picture. They don't tell you jack shit of America, land of the free, land of opportunity, land of liberty. You're young, 21. Maybe you'll find the girl of your dreams and settle down on a nice farm somewhere in Texas or something like that. The aide could do nothing but nod. Drunk Warbell was a font of wisdom and violence, and the boy could do nothing but smile at his ridiculousness, at his extravagance. What do you say, sir? 6 minutes left-ish. Let's see. Lessons learned. Red Dusk. Let's see here. What does Red Dusk mean? I don't know what that means. Let's see, $2 more for the Siberian Deodorant Fund. Oh gosh. Conquering history games is a gamer. That means he doesn't have deodorant. Oh yeah, let's get the Faithful. It'll give me a bonus. Alright. How's this going? Can we just jam right into their capital, maybe? Am I going to do a walkthrough for ZRRF? What is ZRRF? What does that stand for? Field training. Missed his ration ticket for the night. Wasted shots, but only time on the firing range. Okay. Here we go. All the way. Margaret Thatcher has been elected the English Prime Minister. Okay, my boss is fucking calling me again. I've got to go, guys. This must seriously be an emergency. So hold on. I'm just gonna mute it for a minute. I'll be back. Ay, ay, ay. Gosh, you know what? People say... I don't know how anybody thinks the post office could have ever stolen an election when they day-to-day don't even know who's gonna work there. You know what I mean? Fuck, it's been getting worse, too. Like, I was really forgiving of like, how they would suddenly call me in and stuff during the holidays. Because it was like, oh, you know, it's the holidays, it's fucking crazy, everybody's doing Christmas stuff, New Year's. Totally was understandable. And plus they had briefed us at the beginning of December. They were basically saying, you know, oh, you know, just prepare to not have days off this month. And it's like, okay, you know, they briefed us, we're getting paid, we're getting compensated, it's all fine, whatever. But we're in fucking March now, and we can't figure this shit out. And it's not that there's a lack of people. You know, it's just... Dylan, I was not trying to spark an argument about the election. You're going in timeout. But... Look, I'm just saying, if the post office has the capability to steal an election, I sure as shit haven't seen it. Let's see here. But it's like, it's just so frustrating when, you know, it'll be like 9:30 at night, and then the boss gets a hold of me saying, hey, you're starting at 5 tomorrow morning, like 5 a.m., you know, shit like that. It's like, how hard is it to maintain a weekly schedule? And like, and I thought, okay, maybe it's because I'm new. They haven't really figured out a route for me to regularly do yet or whatever. But no, I've talked to, and this is why I don't think I'm gonna go. I'm definitely not gonna make the post office my permanent job. Like, it's fine for now. but no way am I gonna make this a career, because like I've talked to some people, like other people, and there's people who've been in the post office for years, like for 3 years, sometimes more, and they still don't have a weekly schedule. Where they day to day do not know if they're working. So like that is fucking ridiculous. How are you supposed to build a life that way? You know? Let's increase the basic anti-air. Let's see here. Like, are you gonna tell me for like several years I'm still gonna be like, you know, it's 9:30 at night, and then it's like, oh, by the way, you're showing up in the morning. You know, they might as well just tell me, go to fucking sleep right now. You know, it's ridiculous. But yeah, totally, they organized to steal an election. They had the case. Like, let's pretend, even if we pretend for a second that they wanted to. You guys really think they were capable of it? You know? Let's see here. What's going on? Now, don't get me wrong. There's a lot of good people who work at the post office, and I do enjoy the work. I think it's important work. That's probably because I've watched Violet Evergarden, and it's one of my favorite animes ever. So, like, I literally think about Violet Evergarden a lot when I'm at work. So, and you know, there's some things where there's times like, well, I'll be at the post office and I'm working and stuff, and it's like, fuck, this is so impressive. It's amazing just how the machine works, getting so much done, especially in the middle of the Backstreet Boys reunion tour, you know, when more people need the mail than ever. It's incredible. But then they just can't fucking figure out a Monday to Friday schedule, or Monday to, you know what I mean, like a weekly schedule. That is too hard. Okay, Bormann just defeated Goering. There's that alarm I set. Let's just finish up this Siberian War. The kid. Oh, this is Sablin. So we have a meeting with him. I'm just here to have dinner in peace, from man to man. A final goodbye. Want a cigar, Mr. Sablin? Although, maybe you don't know how to smoke one of these yet. Werbel smiled at Sablin, a look free of malice and ill intent, a steel facade worn over an evil face. When he found the Commissar staring at him with a mix of befuddlement and disgust, he tipped his glass over in Sablin's direction. Come on, Mr. NKVD. The wine isn't that bad. I'm fine, thanks, Sablin said. I would rather suffer the indignity of imprisonment than being entreated and brought over to the side of an enemy of socialism. Werbel laughed again. Who says you were going to live, Mr. Sablin? You are 23 at most. Live a little. He coughed. Before you die, that is. He gestured his fork at Sablin. Go on, dig in. He drank his wine and ate his food, not paying attention to the Commissar at all, who did not touch his plate. He left Werbel's presence as resigned as his fate as before, although a part of him wondered what the mercenary truly was. A puzzling night, to be sure. Yeah. What's this? Weeb on stream. CHG has, let's see, did you enjoy being 5 and being sent to work by your parents, then work for the post office? Yeah, no kidding. It's like, if you're going to have me on call like that, you better pay me like I'm a doctor. You know, it's just, it's really not. And it's honestly the worst part of working about the post office. I love everything else. Everything else is fantastic. It's one of the best jobs I've ever had. But the hours, the inability to create a fucking weekly schedule, something that every fast food place and retail store in the country is able to do, the friggin' post office can't figure out. So it's extremely, extremely frustrating. Just when everything else is so nice, it's just that, you know, it's the fly in the ointment. It's the ants at a picnic. Can we finish this up? Thank you. Finally done. All right. Oh, gosh, I can't get enough of this shade of blue. It's wonderful. Thank you very much for joining me. I'm Conquering History Games. So we're gonna, yeah, I don't have to go to work right away, but we're done there. Let's do some industrial investments, I think, maybe, but All right, we'll ensure the control of Siberia to launch the next episode. So I don't know when I'm going to next stream this, but I'm going to try to do some suzerain tonight. Thank you very much for joining me. I will see you all around. Bye-bye.